Happy Monday, ladies. Today we're going to be doing a refresher on dividing fractions using our keep, change, flip strategy. But then also we're going to be practicing checking our work using multiplication. So remember, anytime that we have a whole number, you want to make sure that you put that whole number over the digit 1 because that keeps the value of that digit the same. So first thing we want to do is put our 3 over 1, and then we're going to do our keep, change, switch strategy. So keeping 3 over 1, changing division to multiplication, and then taking 1/10 and flipping that to make it 10 over 1. And then anytime we're taking 1 times 1, we know that that's just going to give us 1, which anything over 1 always equals itself. So we don't really actually even need to do 1 times 1, but we'll do it today just as this example. 10 times 3 is 30. 1 times 1 is 1. And again, we said that anything over 1 equals itself, so it equals 30. So now to check our work, this is where we're going to be using multiplication because the opposite of division we know is multiplication. So how we're going to be doing that is we're going to be taking our answer, which is 30, so 30 over 1, and we're going to be multiplying it times our fraction. So that was 1/10, which gives us 30 over 10, because 30 times 1 is 30, 1 times 10 is 10. And then this is when you do your division. 10 goes into 30 3 times, which is going to equal the whole number you started with here. So this is just kind of a quick basic refresher. We're going to go through and do a couple more examples using that keep, change, flip strategy, and then also checking our work. So the next one, we have 2 divided by 1/6. 2 goes over 1, and then we're going to do that keep, change, switch strategy, which is 2 over 1, changing division to multiplication, and then 1/6 gets flipped to 6 over 1. 2 times 6 is 12. 1 times 1 is 1, which means that our answer for 2 divided by 1/6 is 12. And let's check our answer by taking the 12 over 1. We're going to multiply it by our fraction, which is 1/6. We do not do keep, change, flip on this because we're multiplying. So we just go straight across on the top and straight across on the bottom. So this should answer or equal our whole number, which was 2. 12 divided by 1 is 12. 1 times 6 is 6. And we know that 6 goes into 12 2 times equally. So this answer right here gives us the whole number we started with. All right, next one, we have 3 divided by 1/4. 3 over 1 divided by 1/4 using keep, change, flip, keeping 3 over 1, changing division to multiplication, and then flipping 1/4 to 4 over 1. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 times 1 is 1. So our answer for 3 divided by 1/4 is 12. But now we want to check our work to see if 12 times 1/4 gives us 3. So 12 over 1 times our fraction, which is 1/4. We multiply straight across. 12 times 1 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. And then we divide, and you can even divide it out like you normally do, doing that standard algorithm for division. 4 goes into 12 3 times equally, which gives us the whole number we started with. Next one, we have 2 divided by 1/12, starting with 2 over 1. Remember, we always put that whole number over the digit 1, and then do our keep change switch strategy. 2 over 1, division becomes multiplication. 1/12, we flip to become 12 over 1, which gives us 2 times 12, which is 24, 1 times 1, which is 1. And then we're going to take that 24 over 1, multiply it by our 1/12 to check our answer. Let me get a different color on my work is starting to mold together. So 24 over 1 times our fraction, which is 1/12, gives me 24 over 12. And then we know we're taking top divided by bottom. We've learned about this before. We practiced it. Top is 24, and we're dividing by 12. This is a basic fact. 24 divided by 12 equals 2, which matches our whole number we started with. All right, so the last two on the bottom, we have 4 over 1 divided by 1/9. So we have 4 over 1, which stays the same because this is what we keep. We're changing division to multiplication, and we're flipping 1/9 to be 9 over 1. 4 times 9 is 36. 1 times 1 is 1. So 4 divided by 1/9 is the same as 36. That's our answer is 36. So now we're going to check our work by taking our answer, which is 36 over 1. We're going to multiply it by our fraction. 36 times 1 is 36. 1 times 9 is 9. And then our basic fact, 36 divided by, remember that fraction symbol means division. 36 divided by 9 gives me 4, which matches our whole number we started with. All right, last one. Before you're going to be starting your independent practice, we have 3 over 1. Because remember, anytime we put a whole number over 1, that keeps it the same. Our digit stays the same. It has the same value. So this we're going to keep. We're going to change that division to multiplication, and then we're going to flip 1/6. So I have 3 over 1 times 6 over 1. 3 times 6 is 18. 1 times 1 is 1. So now take your answer, which is 18 over 1. Remember, our answer really is just 18, but for this practice, we want to make sure it has that 1 because we're using it to multiply. We're multiplying that fraction, so you do want it to have a 1 underneath it. Multiplying by the fraction, which is 1/6. And this should give us an answer of 3. 18 times 1 is 18. 1 times 6 is 6. And then top, which is 18, divided by 6 is a basic fact, which gives me 3. All right, so today you're going to be doing a review practice on Pearson Realize. So remember, our daily lessons are going to be posted on Pearson Realize. The title of today's lesson on Pearson Realize is going to be 3.30.20. So it's going to be today's date. It has an additional practice, a quick check, and then also the visual learning, which is that video that we usually start the lesson out in class with. Make sure that you are trying your best. I appreciate those of you that have been diligently working on this every single day. Keep up the great work. It's really working those brains. I can see a lot of progress. So make sure that you are logging in, watching these videos, and staying up to date on those lessons on Pearson Realize. Also, if you have extra time, again, I know you do, go to Prodigy, go to Freckle, and again, you can go to the website portaportal.com/babs, and it has a plethora of great math websites that you can be working on your own. So keep up the great work. Unfortunately, it seems like our time apart has kind of grown a little bit since last Friday. So just know that I miss you and I can't wait to see you again. And I'm so proud of the hard work that you all are putting in while we are away. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I will talk to you tomorrow.